Hello there, welcome once again to Ben Watson Guitar Tuition, and the subject for this week is going to be using arpeggios creatively. Now, if you're anything like me, you would have learnt your arpeggios by playing the scale up and down, like that. Now, it's cool because it means you get to do it, but it's not very good because it's not particularly musical, it's not creative. So we're going to look at some ways today that you can do that. So let's take example number 1. Okay, so here's lick 1, here's the concept. So we have a basic B minor arpeggio up on the 14th fret. Now I'm just going to say now that there's going to be tabs available for this on the website, so I'm not going to break it down too much here because I want to talk about the ideas rather than what I'm doing. So just remember, go to the link in the description, it will take you straight to the website, get those tabs. So yeah, we've got a basic B minor arpeggio, sort of thing that we could practice all the time. It's 14 pull off to 12. Sorry, 14 pull off to 10 on the E string, 12 on the next, up on the 11, then back up to the 12 of the B, and then the 10 of the E, and go round. So here's my idea. I'm going to take an old lick that I've got and I'm going to make it fit with that arpeggio. Okay, so here's my old lick. Now if I take the first bit of the lick and take that pattern and apply it to the scale where the arpeggio is, I can then slide back into my pentatonic position like that. So from the arpeggio, play your pattern, and all of a sudden you've taken the arpeggio and you've taken a lick and you've put that little bridge between it which turns it into a cohesive lick. So that's way number 1, okay? Take an existing lick and take a motif or idea from it to connect your arpeggio to the lick. It's really effective, trust me, it works. Okay, and on to lick 2. Lick 2 is going to be an idea of mix and matching your arpeggios together. Now what I mean by that is playing through a little bit of one and then a little bit of another and then a little bit of another. Hopefully to get a good series of different notes which will sound good over the chords that you're playing. So for example, we could play a B minor 7 arpeggio starting on the 7th fret of the E string. Then we could play a D major 7 arpeggio, back to a B minor 7, and then up a G major, which would sound like this. And then literally finish it off with a nice little pentatonic lick to bring it all together. So once again, the idea is to actually stack different arpeggios together. Like so. Now this is slightly stolen from a jazz concept called triad pairs. I've done a video of that in the past. If you have a look for that, you can see that that's particularly effective. Give it a try with your favourite arpeggios, see what you come up with. And so we move on to the final lick, lick number 3, or idea number 3, which is to take an arpeggio that you already know and sequence it somehow mathematically. So you might take a major 7 arpeggio, one that I use a lot. Okay, which you've practiced up and up and up and down, left and right, like we all do. Now to make it a bit more interesting, what you can do is sequence it with a specific number. So I'm going to go 4s for this one. So what you're going to do is you're going to imagine the notes of the arpeggio not as D, F sharp, A, C sharp, but as numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to go note 1, 2, 3, 4, note 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 being 1 again, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. And that's a really interesting way of making your arpeggio sound much better than just going up and down them. You could do these with minor sevens, like that. You could do it with any arpeggio that you wanted, and it's a really interesting way of making those basic arpeggios that just don't sound quite as nice on their own going up and down sound a lot better. Okay, so there's 3 concepts that hopefully will help you get your arpeggio sounding a little bit more creative. Just remember the backing track which I used to record the licks at the start of this video is available here, and if you click in the link below in the description, it will take you to the website where you will be able to download the tabs for the licks that I played at the start as well. So, happy practice.